Have you ever looked at a blob of industrial grease and wondered, why is this stuff blue, or red, or even purple? Most people don't give a second thought to the color of grease. But in industries like manufacturing, automotive maintenance, and heavy machinery, the color of grease isn't just a marketing gimmick. It actually serves several purposes, some practical, some regulatory, and yes, sometimes just for branding. So what does the color of grease really mean? And is it important to pay attention to it? Let's explore, right here, on History of Simple Things. Let's start with the basics. What is grease? Grease is essentially a lubricant made by blending oil, usually mineral or synthetic, with a thickener like lithium, calcium, or polyurea. This thickener helps it maintain its semi-solid form, allowing it to stick to surfaces where oil would just drip off. It's used anywhere you need a lubricant that stays in place under pressure, heat, or over long periods of time without being constantly reapplied. Now, grease is usually dyed during the manufacturing process, and the color it's dyed can sometimes hint at what kind of grease it is. But here's the catch. There is no universal standard for what each color means. That's right. Red grease in one brand might not be the same as red grease in another. That's why understanding what these colors typically indicate and why they're used in the first place is so important. So let's talk about the most common grease colors and what they usually signify. First up, red grease. This is probably the most common grease color you'll see, especially in the automotive world. Red greases are often lithium-based and are known for their versatility. They usually offer good water resistance and moderate temperature tolerance, making them great for general-purpose use. Mechanics might use it for chassis lubrication, wheel bearings, or even some engine components. The red dye makes it easy to identify against clean metal parts and to distinguish it from other lubricants being used nearby. Next, we have blue grease, which is often associated with high-temperature or marine-grade grease. Blue greases are commonly used in applications where water exposure is frequent, like on boats, trailers, or in industrial washdowns. Many of them are calcium sulfonate or lithium complex-based, which gives them enhanced water resistance and the ability to stay put even under high pressure and high temperature. The blue color helps users visually differentiate it from other types, especially when grease points are numerous and routine maintenance is scheduled. Then there's green grease. This color is often reserved for environmentally friendly formulations or heavy-duty uses. Sometimes green grease contains synthetic oils or additives that make it particularly resistant to oxidation and corrosion. It's commonly found in high-load, high-speed applications. Think farming equipment, off-road vehicles, or industrial conveyor systems. Again, the green color helps identify it quickly during inspections. Some manufacturers also use green for food-grade greases, although that's not a strict rule. Now, if you see brown or black grease, you're probably dealing with molybdenum disulfide grease, or Moly grease as it's often called. Moly is a solid lubricant added to grease to give it superior load-carrying capabilities. This stuff is used in applications involving extreme pressure, like in heavy construction equipment or in high-friction joints. The dark color usually comes from the Moly particles themselves, and it can help indicate that the grease is intended for very specific heavy-duty uses. It's definitely not something you'd want to mix with regular red or blue grease, as their chemistries can be incompatible. Now here's something you might not expect: white grease. This type is usually seen in food-grade applications. The white or translucent appearance often indicates that it's an NSF-certified lubricant safe for incidental food contact. You'll find this in factories where food or beverages are produced and machinery needs to stay lubricated without risking contamination. White grease is often made from aluminum complex thickeners and is combined with highly refined or synthetic base oils. It also makes it easy to spot contaminants, which is another plus in sensitive environments. So why is grease color even necessary? Well, aside from visual organization and maintenance ease, color-coding grease serves one critical function: preventing cross-contamination. When you're running complex machinery, each component might require a specific type of grease. Using the wrong grease can lead to chemical incompatibility, breakdown of the thickener, or poor lubrication. For instance, mixing a calcium-based grease with a lithium-based grease can cause separation and failure under load. That's why many facilities assign grease colors to certain machines or processes. If a technician sees blue grease in a system that's supposed to use green, they know right away that there's been a mistake, and they can take steps to correct it before damage occurs. Another benefit of colored grease is during troubleshooting and inspections. If a bearing fails and you see red grease sprayed all over the housing, you instantly know which grease was in use and what may have gone wrong. This helps in identifying patterns of failure, checking if the right product was used, and planning for better preventative maintenance in the future. But here's a word of caution: don't rely on color alone. Since there's no global standard, it's crucial to check the grease specifications. Look at the base oil type, thickener, NLGI grade, and any performance additives. Always consult the manufacturer's datasheet to make sure you're using the correct grease for your application. And if you're switching brands, even if the color looks the same, you should check for compatibility first. Just because it's red doesn't mean it's the same thing. Grease color indication is a helpful tool, but it's not a hard and fast rule. It helps with visual identification, avoids cross-contamination, and supports maintenance routines. But it's not a replacement for understanding what's actually inside that tube. If you work with machinery, knowing your greases by both color and composition can make the difference between smooth operation and costly downtime. So the next time you're handling grease, take a moment to notice the color, because it might be telling you more than you think. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.